What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So there are a lot of butthurt, angry, bitter, frustrated, flummoxed, exasperated, and dilapidated Katie fans, LeBron fans, and Giannis haters right now, punching the air, crying, rolling around in their roach-infested apartments right now on the floor. Can't believe what happened. See, they were just itching and just, they just could taste the troll essence that they were getting ready to spew on the internet because they just knew Boston was going to beat the Milwaukee Bucks ass. And believe you me, I even had doubts at one point in time. I mean, I'm looking at Bobby Portis. I'm looking at fucking Pat Connaughton. Grayson Allen looked like he was lost in the wilderness out there. Fucking Drew Holiday trying to shoot over triple teams, putting up air balls. I thought, man, this is the same shit I was saying last year. Like, this nigga need glasses? He need glasses? Only motherfucker that was really out there performing was Giannis, right? But see, y'all don't want to hear that shit. See, had the Bucks lost, and I said, man, Boston won. I guess they the better team. But Giannis is playing with a bunch of role players. Oh, y'all wouldn't want to hear that shit. Well, Giannis just gotta get it done. Giannis just gotta get it done. So he don't get the Nikola Jokic sympathy factor, why he got the MVP. See, Giannis puts up tremendous numbers too, but nobody argues the analytics department shit when it comes to Giannis. Giannis just got to get it done, right? So guess what Giannis did? You heard big belly ass Stan Van Gundy all day saying, why did Giannis put up those threes? Why is he shooting such a low percentage shot? Why is he shooting such a low percentage shot? Well, the reason why he puts up that shot is because he is trying to get better. He believes that one day he will become a good three-point shooter. But the only way that's going to happen, Stan Van Gundy, is if he tries. Now, does he shoot too many of them at times? At times, yeah, I agree with that. But I know one thing. Since people love to put up analytics so much, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see the analytics when Giannis is shooting threes when it's 2 minutes to go or less in the game, because I'm pretty sure that percentage is much higher. Oh yeah, Giannis was 2 for 19 or 2 for whatever the fuck they were saying before, but when it mattered, what happened? See, people fall in love with these analytics too much. Yeah, Joe Harris. Oh, Joe Harris. Oh, one of the great shooters. Joe Harris. Joe Harris. Yeah, it's easy to make 3-pointers during the regular season. You play against Orlando, you go 7 for 9 from three against them. You play against a bad team like the Houston Rockets and Joe Harris firing them up, hitting 8 or 10. So all throughout the season, you see that nice little average of 43% shooting from three or 45%. But when it matters in the playoffs, you see that's a whole different beast. You see, statistically, Peja Stojakovic was a great three-point shooter. Statistically, he was better than Reggie Miller, right? Statistically. But who would you rather have shooting that shot in game 5 with the team down 1 with 10 seconds to go? Reggie or Peja? Yeah. But Boston had their parade ready to go, the fucking balloons and all of that shit. And all these fake ass Boston Celtics fans who are completely unaware or don't give a fuck about their racist past. But anyway, it was just raring to go. And Milwaukee hung around and they hung around and hung around and hung around. And finally, magic happened. Giannis got it going. Bobby Portis got a great, who's been playing like shit the entire game, couldn't buy a basket. The biggest putback of his career was begotten. And for all of Drew Holiday's just incessant, blithering, fucking meandering, myopic offense throughout the night, he made up for it on the defensive end. He made amends for his terrible play at the very end. And now the Bucks have a 3-2 lead in this best of seven series. And as history has bestowed upon us, the team that has a 3-2 lead wins the best of seven series 83% of the time. 83% of the time, they win. And the next game is in Milwaukee. And I was just telling somebody, in my opinion, from watching basketball, in NBA basketball for the last 30 or so years, excuse me, a loss like that, where Boston led the entire game, was on the verge of blowing out Milwaukee. The crowd into it, I mean, they're just surging. To lose a game like that can take the air out of you. I think right now Boston is in a sense of disbelief and they're discombobulated. And I wouldn't be surprised if a win like that for Milwaukee will galvanize them. And I think they're going to beat the shit out of Boston in game six, something around a 15-point or more victory. And then we can put to bed all this historic Boston defense bullshit. But anyway, shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo, the real best player in the game. 40 points, 11 rebounds. Don't have Chris Middleton out there. A horrible fucking coach who can't make adjustments. Playing with a bunch of role players. And he beat a team that both KD and Kyrie both got fucking swept by. Giannis is the best player in the game.